Julius, Coach Calipari's talked a lot about this tweak that apparently happened about 3 weeks, a month ago. It hasn't really gotten into details, but what was it, what happened, and how did it change this team?
I'm not supposed to talk about it, I guess, so I still can't say. But it's definitely changed the energy of the team and our chemistry and just playing more together, and it brought us closer together, and just improved the team.
The change happened immediately after you made the tweak?
Yeah, I think so. That practice, yeah.
Go ahead, Setter.
Julius, when you guys are number one before the season ever begins and you have all that pressure on, I mean, how aware were you guys of the expectations that everybody else, the whole state, had for you guys?
I mean, just coming into Kentucky, when I committed here, I was aware of the expectations that just the whole state has and the program and what they expect of you, because it's Kentucky basketball. I mean, it did get a little crazy. It was kind of expectations that it'd be hard to fulfill. People talking about 40-0 and all that stuff, and we're just trying to get better and improve, and we never fed into any of that, and just got better each day. And that was the thing. We couldn't worry about what other people expected of us. As long as we're getting better each and every day, every game, then that's all that mattered.
On our left, second row.
Julius, March 1st, you lose at South Carolina. Maybe a low point in the season. Since then, you won like 7 of 9, 2 losses to Florida. What are 3 or 4 things that you guys are doing now, or not doing now, that were problems before that you're not successful at that you want to?
Well, starting at the defensive end for us. We're trusting each other on offense, just playing with more energy. And our roles, kind of got simplified, and we just have certain things we have to worry about individually, and we just came together as a team. There was no more time for excuses or anything. We just had to come together.
Front row.
Julius, Coach has talked about, repeatedly mentioned, less is more, getting you guys to try to do less, which would end up being more. What are you doing less of specifically?
I don't have to force up any shots, play a crazy amount of minutes. I don't have to look to create, and, just, less of, trying to do so much to win the game instead of, just, your role being simplified, do these things well, and, our team will be okay.
I think that it's just I got my confidence back, and I'm shooting like I used to, and just not worrying about if I miss a shot or not. Just keep shooting and just mechanically just doing what I've always done, and just trying to stay focused on my shot.
Was some of that from that conversation you had with your dad?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it just wasn't a conversation. He really just got us back in the gym and got us back to shooting the ball and working on our mechanics and getting us back disciplined the way we're supposed to shoot the ball and just getting a lot of shots up. So I think that helped us a lot as well.
Right down to our left.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But are we talking about like
maybe 7 to 10 or something like that, probably.
Right in the middle.
Aaron, with the 3 Texans on the roster, do you have any type of home court advantage?
I mean, the only home court advantage that we have is maybe because we played in this arena before, but I don't think we have a home court advantage. But I'm pretty sure Big Blue Nation will be really deep out there, so maybe we do.
Back in row 4.
About Texas first. How rewarding after what you've been through this season is it to get to the Final Four in your home state?
It's amazing because I don't think we would have been the team that we are, and we might not have won all those close games if we didn't go through a struggle this season. And it just made us a better team, made us a closer group.
How good is Texas high school basketball?
It's definitely, we always argue about this amongst each other, but I think it's the best probably. So.
Back in the 3rd row, 2nd seat.
Yeah, Aaron, I just wanted, going back to the 3 players in this Kentucky roster, that from Texas, do you think that kind of makes from this state, you know, growing up near this stadium, does it make it that much more significant to be in the Final Four with 3 players from Texas playing in an outer state college that's not?
I mean, I know it's exciting for Julius. Me and Andrew, we grew up 4 hours away from here, so it's not really that close, but I definitely have more family than I would at a normal game. So, yeah, I think we're just blessed to have this opportunity to play, for Julius to be at home and me and Andrew to play so close to home. So,
Yes, go ahead.
You got South Carolina March 1st, since then you won like 7 of 9. What are some of the things you weren't doing right there that are going right now that we're doing, whether it's in the defense or
I think it's just we're back to playing confidently and back to playing like we always play. We're playing as a team and we're starting to mesh and we're having fun with each other. I think that's the biggest thing, having fun.
Makes me feel good because last year we was considered one of the worst Kentucky teams that ever came through Kentucky. So, you know, having to be here through the worst and then come on top as the best would be, I mean, crazy. You know, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. It feels, I mean, I don't know, some days it feels like it's, you know, been right around the corner, and then some days it feels like it's been 4 years since, you know, last year, and, you know, it just goes by super fast.
We got to lay down this. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel great. I mean, you know, what's not to feel good about being here in the Final Four? You know, whether I could play or not, you know, it's a great experice.
Have you walked without a boot at all, or?
Yeah, without it now.
So you're able to walk around at least
Yeah.
well. If the 100% were perfect, what's your condition right now? What percentage do you have in terms of even walking on it?
Probably like a 70, 80%. I mean, I could walk pretty good on it. Probably can't run on it yet. I haven't tried. I might be able to.
Is it a bad sprain, or what is it?
I think it's a bad sprain. I don't really know. I haven't been really paying attention to the doctors or anything like that. I've been kind of just trying to enjoy, you know, the Final Four and, you know, all my teammates and all the fans and stuff.
Have you been going through a lot of rehab?
No, just ice. That's about it.
Ice on it like all the time?
Yeah.
How hard has this been, though, Willie, to be a spectator?
Super hard, especially when, you know, you work 2 years, you know, to get to this point, and you know, to be on the sidelines is, you know, it's heartbreaking.
Have you tried to help out Marcus and Dakari and those guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, on the bench and everything, you know, I give them pointers on, you know, some defensive tips, or like, you know, what I see on, you know, what they could do on offense to, you know, make themselves look better. You know, or just keeping in their ear about, you know, staying in it. I mean, that's really all I could do.